Hello and welcome to Brickoff. And no, I'm not gonna take you back to the past. But this guy is the Angry Video Game Ned. Originally known as the Angry Nintendo Ned, James Rolfe originally made a video to be a one and done. But as it grew popular, it became a series. As of right now, it has over 200 episodes and is on its 19th season. He even put out a movie for it and 2 video games of his own. So how did he get a brick set? BLD, BLZ are responsible for it. They don't have an about page, but looking at their website, I think of them like U2s, except for interlocking blocks. You pre-order these, wait months and months for them, and if you miss the pre-order, you won't be able to get them again. So how long did this order take? I ordered it on March 14th, and I received it June 30th. Not that bad of a waiting period compared to U2s. Now the biggest flaw with BLD, BLZ I see is what they're selling. I know who the Angry Video Game Nerd is, but the other people that they're selling, I have no clue. Probably great for fans of these people, but unless they do characters like Viz and Boomstick or Doki and Nabi, I doubt I'll be getting another set from these people. But the question remains, is this set good enough to make me want them in the future? Let's take a look.
He's gonna take you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten asshole of a roadkill skunk and down it with beer. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. When you turn on your TV, make sure it's tuned to Channel 3. He's got a nerdy shirt and a pocket pouch, although I've never seen him write anything down. He's got a power glove and a filthy mouth. Armed with his zapper, he will tear these games down. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. He plays the worst games of all time. Horrible abominations of mankind. They make him so mad he could spit or say cowabunga. Cow a fucking piece of dog shit. They rip you off and don't care one bit. But this nerd, he doesn't forget it. Why can't a turtle swim? Why can't I land the plane? They got a quick buck for this shitload of fuck. The characters' names are wrong. Why's the password so long? Why don't the weapons do anything? He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. The game sucks so bad he makes up his own words. He's the angriest, most pissed off gaming nerd. He's the angry Atari, Amiga, CDI, ColecoVision, and Television, Sega, Neo Geo, TurboGrafx, 16, Odyssey, 3DO, Commodore, Nintendo nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. He's gonna take you back to the past. He's gonna take you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten asshole of a roadkill skunk and down it with beer. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. fucking piece of dog shit. They rip you up and don't care one bit. But this nerd, he doesn't forget it. Why can't a turtle swim? Why can't I land the plane? They got a quick buck for this shitload of fuck. The characters' names are wrong. Why's the password so long? Why don't the weapons do anything? He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. The game sucks so bad he makes up his own words. He's the angriest, most pissed off gaming nerd. He's the angry Atari, Amiga, CDI, ColecoVision, and Television, Sega, Neo Geo, TurboGrafx, 16, Odyssey, 3DO, Commodore, Nintendo nerd. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari, Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari, Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd.
The building process was your typical one. The bags are numbered, so you have to open them all to find the pieces you need. I did have some difficulties, but I will say they were my fault for not following the instructions well. Though to be fair, like Lego's instructions, they keep the bricks in the same color, unlike other companies who gray out the parts you already built. And to be fair to BLZ, that made me realize that I made a mistake a few times. But there are 3 things I would say is their fault. First, the pictures are pretty small. So if you don't take a closer look, you may put a dark brown piece where a dark gray piece should be. Second, they gave me an extra light brown 1x2 plate, which would normally be good, but they were missing the same piece in dark brown. I checked myself, and I'm pretty sure I didn't use the dark brown piece when I shouldn't. But the biggest mistake is step 87 to 89. Step 87 actually put 2 pieces together like this, then Step 88 asks you to put the pieces together like this. So when Step 89 shows up, you see it's completely different. But then you take a closer look at Step 88 and realize it wasn't two normal 1x2 plates. It was two of those plates with the studs on the sides, meaning I did use an extra dark brown piece where it shouldn't be. So the small images are once again to blame for me confusing that step. It also shows me that you are given exactly the amount of pieces you need to build the thing. So if you're missing a piece or two, you better hope customer service is good. But as for instructions, so how does the final product look? I think it looks pretty cool. The arms are posable, though the wrist part is fragile. Move it too hard and it'll come right off. Everything's printed on the plates, so no stickers, but it is basically a statue. You could make the neck move if you replace the 2x2 gray plate with a Lego turntable piece. It does come in light gray, so it can make him able to turn his neck around and make it look like it's original. Ignoring that, it is pretty solid. The head is hard to pull apart after finding out I used the wrong pieces. And the weak points are the neck, legs, and the wrist. They're the parts most likely to break if you try to mess around with it. But as the statue was supposed to be for, it's pretty solid. Would I recommend getting it? No, because you can't get it. It's sold out. The big flaw with companies like these is that they make products by pre-order. So if you want to get your own copy of the Angry Video Game Nerd, you better hope someone sells it on eBay. Because even if someone uploads the instructions online, it won't come with the printed parts you need to complete it. But let's say you saw your favorite online personality on their website for pre-orders. Would I recommend getting them based on my experience with these? I say if you can afford it, why not? Just learn from my experience and really pay close attention to the instructions.